If you don't utilize that opportunity, that is when your foolishness shall be branded. Don't worry. There's no problem. This intellectual capability that I have realized, take fake designs. And when I shall mobilize workers to site, I shall direct them that all the foundation of every structure shall be faulty foundation. Imagine a magnificent glamour sitting on a faulty foundation. I will do it. Procurement of materials shall be fake materials. Donor, with intellectual capability, I shall speculatively and calculatively arrange the whole structure to collapse 3 months after they are completed. I pray, may the day it will collapse, let it be on the dedication day, when the high and mighty heads of government, general overseers of great ministries from different parts of the world, and as they are whining and dining, trying to dedicate, it will collapse on them and they will all die. Building Incorporated shall be blacklisted from the face of the earth, erased. I, Donald Wilson, I shall be a happy man when I retire back to my late father's old house as a poor man. When I see that this great institution never existed again, or better still, if I spend the rest of my life in jail, I shall be a happy man. If I retire as a poor man, why this establishment? Come and take a war tourist center from a man that will never realize his mistake. Donald, you're a very good man. Your heart is so nice and you are humble. But all your goodness has never paid you for 35 years. Now utilize this your good and kindness. If you don't lock up this kind heart that have never benefited you, lock it up and bring out a heart that will punish them. Then that will be when your foolishness shall be branded. Come and take a water tourist center from a man that will never realize his mistakes.
At last, the World Tourist Center has been finally completed. At last, the World Tourist Center has been finally completed, and by no one else than the master builder himself, the one who builds with unsearchable wisdom. The World Tourist Center. Not only completed, it has also been inspected. Wow! The World Tourist Center, a center of recreation where men and women from various nations and cities of this world will be gathered. Wow. The wonderful structures. The rooms are elegant. This building is exquisite, awesome. Words are not enough to express how this World Tourist Center really looks like. And one thing comes to my mind, that whenever I see that Donald Wilson was the one who did this structure, my gratitude goes to the Almighty.
Hello, Your Majesty. I'm sorry I'm just joining you lately.
Wow.
You see 10 cameras on me at the same time. All of them were interviewing me. They wanted to catch a glimpse of greatness. Do you know? All of them were asking one question. And the question is, what is the secret behind this wonder edifice that lies in the shortest possible time?
Wow.
And the only reason I can find in the whole wide world.
Good years of faithful service with this great corporation.
With so much joy, so much fulfillment in my heart. You see, Her Royal Majesty, let us not waste so much time. Precisely in 3 months' time, let this wonder edifice be dedicated. And let on the dedication day, let the high and mighty, let the heads of government, general overseers of great ministries from different parts of the world, let them be invited. Let them wine and dine for about 2 weeks. Let them catch a glimpse of glamour and greatness from this part of the world. That is my humble suggestion.
So on behalf of Building Incorporated, on behalf of the entire staff and management of this great corporation, I, Her Royal Majesty, present to Donald Wilson, the master builder, who builds with unsearchable wisdom, his final reward for serving us so faithfully for this 35 good years. So, here is
reward or no reward. What could the reward be? I'm ready to retire back to my late father's good house with so much joy. Would I need any reward? I'm so fulfilled.
Herein in this file is the document of ownership of the World Forest Center. This is for Donald Wilson and his children's children. To the third and to the fourth generation, we want to appreciate you for serving us so faithfully for these 35 good years. We want you to know that every laborer is worthy of his wages. We also want you to know that every worker is worthy of his wages. We appreciate you for serving us so faithfully for these 35 good years. Thank you, Donald Wilson. Thank you, the Master Builder. Thank you.
Her Royal Majesty, my knees are on the ground in appreciation for this wonderful gesture you extended unto me. For crying out loud, one of the highly acclaimed international estate valuer was able to put up the World Tourist Center to earn $4 million every month. For crying out loud, this is too much for a reward for one man. It's a reward of a nation. You see, Donald Wilson, in all my lifetime, I've been a man so contented with what I have. Too much glamour and expensive things are not usually attributed to my humble nature. There is one 3-story building I built. It has not been let out. Can that be given to me as my final reward? Why the World Tourist Center? Let it go back to Building Incorporated. It was built for. This is my humble reward. But my humble request, my humble.
Donald Wilson, I'm surprised that you're not grateful. But Building Incorporated have made up their minds that the World Forest Center does not only belong to Donald Wilson, but belongs to Donald Wilson and his children's children. To the third and to the fourth generation. We want you to know that he that sows should take heed how he sows, and he that plants should take heed how he plants. For in due season, every man's work shall be tried by fire. Thank you, the Master Builder.
Thank you, Her Royal Majesty.
Thank you, the Intelligent Builder.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The document of ownership of the World Tourist Center is in a permanent seal of the name Donald Wilson. Look at my image engraved in it. Ah, Jesus Christ. Can somebody wake me up and tell me this is a dream? So the day I laid the foundation of this wonderful edifice, the day I built it with my intellect, so it was my reward I was building for. Jesus, my reward. Do you know I have never done anything wrong before in my life? This is my first time of getting it wrong, and this is my last time. The hand of the clock cannot be turned back. The oil of life is spilled away. I have lost all. I have lost all.
Yes, we made it. Oh my God, we made it. The World Tourist Center now belongs to the Donald Wilson family, which will yield $4 million. Oh my God. Poverty is finally wiped away from our lineage. My dreams of schooling abroad is now a reality. Oh, thank you, Father. This is good news, Father. Oh my God. Father, you need to see this. The World Tourist Center now belongs to the Donald Wilson's family. Father, you didn't hear me. It's on the papers. The World Tourist Center.
Daughter,
Father,
it is not as if I am not excited at the sound of the good news. I am an old man. You were a young girl. Gather all your siblings and tell them these words of mine. For, listen, they may not be recycled back. My daughter, anytime you have an opportunity in your life to serve, God directly or human beings indirectly, never you ever take it that you're working for a man.
Father.
Do you know that you don't even work for God? For the scripture says if he desires stones to work for him, he can command stones to work for him. But the truth is this: every man's labor and his service is for his own reward. I have learned it in a hard way.
Father, I still don't
Number
understand.
2, my daughter, do you know, anytime you have an opportunity to serve God directly or human beings indirectly, my daughter, never you take it that it is over until it is over. Because even at 11.59th minute of a man's life, situations and circumstances can still turn around for good.
Father!
I have learned it in a hard way. My daughter, number 3, many a times a mortal man does not know how near he is or she is to the door that opens to his breakthrough. Many of them have touched the handle, but because the eyes of the understanding are beclouded, they thought it's an obstruction, but they didn't even know that the tongue could open, and they drop down there and die without accessing to their breakthrough.
Father, you're confusing me now.
Daughter, number 4, every human being born of a woman, no human being born of a woman is living for himself or herself alone. There are destinies that lies in the loins of every human being. A mistake of one man, a mistake of one woman is capable of ruining and destroying the blessings of many generations unborn.
Father, what are you talking about?
Lastly, my daughter, anger and bitterness. They are the 2 mighty warriors that have robbed the great man of his breakthrough. Anger. No wonder the greatest prophet of our time, Moses, in the wilderness, out of anger, he struck the rock when he's supposed to speak to the rock. And he's lost the Canaan that he has never worked for. The World Tourist Center, the center of greatness, I built it with the same intellectual capability. But the eyes of my understanding were beclouded. I thought I was to punish them that punished me. This edifice, but I never knew that the best has been reserved for the last. Find time and forgive me. For as I'm leaving this place, I don't have any time. I don't know, I may not know where to go again. Find time and forgive me.
What Tori said.